What's going on, guys? So we're out here and it's cold. It's not as bad as it was the other day though, so I can't really complain. Figured that I would come out in the garage and do some work, just because I get bored sitting around. I don't really want to just sit around and do nothing. So here we are, and I figured I'd start off by giving you guys a little bit of look into what the shop has become in the cold times. This is normal, and I don't know as if I've really showcased it before. So we got stuff strung out just everywhere. On all the benches. Oh, bad. Let me move that out of the way. On all the benches, they're all covered. There's just crap. Because I haven't really, I'll come out here and tinker on something for, a few minutes and then go back inside where it's warm. And so, I think the beginning of the video is going to be a little bit of a time lapse, I guess. I got a new camera, so I'm going to set that up and see how it does. I've already kind of messed with it a little bit. It's just a cheap camera off Amazon. It's nothing. It's not Canon or nothing super fancy or nothing like that. So yeah, I'm gonna set that up real quick. Get you guys a panoramic shot probably over there. Panoramic, is that even the right word? Whatever. I'll get you a good shot of this direction of the shop from over there on that, and we'll get a little time lapse cleanup.
And I had no idea it was going to be this cool. I cried like a bitch, dude. I immediately felt bad about the fight that I had with my family. Because everyone's going to assume, oh, Josh is just going to be a drunken...
Got everything sitting a lot better now. I don't really want to clear too much off of the bench here. of this stuff, because this is all parts that I'm, these are all parts from the drill press parts, drill press parts plus associated things to put it back together. Even that stuff is, paint for the drill press, brake clean, and PB blast to, smooth things over so all that can stay out. This, I don't know, I might go on a shelf just until I finish the drill press. This is the toolbox that I'm kind of going over and doing a little, I'm not trying to make it look brand new or nothing like that, just kind of a little restore buff kind of thing. Get it ready, because I will be sort of mounting it to the plate through the bottom there. I'll probably do 2 bolts, so and so. Should be perfectly fine. And that'll go on this thing. Once I get it cut out, I could probably move that out of the way for right now as well, but it's fine there. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, so this will probably go back on a shelf for now, just to clear it out of the way. I did want to do a little bit of a show and tell, though. So Dohc has gotten a lot of work, lots and lots of work, and I decided I was going to put a front brake on it. So this is the front brake kit that I'm going to try and make it work. It is not the kit for that bike. So there's going to be some fabric cobbling. That's pretty much what that bike is anyhow. It's just a grand display of fabric cobbling. I can't remember. I think it's just kind of like your standard dirt bike setup, I believe is what it's off of. The rotor, or brake disc, I guess, it may not work at all. This may possibly get tossed on the shelf, for spare parts if I ever need something like this for whatever reason. And then the handle will also be removed because I already have one on the bike. But I wanted to take it out of the box and kind of give it a little check over and sort of look at the stuff. I have done so. It all seems pretty good for, it's just a handbrake. That's all it is, really. But it'll also go on the shelf. Then yeah, it was just cleaning up tools and stuff. That's really all it was. So now that we've done all that, last Saturday, I believe it was, at some point, I was watching Arch's Garage. He goes live on Saturdays, and heard him mention something about we should all do like a shop walk around, just kind of show what we got, where we got it, what our setup is, and all that other kind of stuff like that. So I figured, why not take the opportunity? I needed a video for this week anyhow, and figured this would be a short, easy one to put out. So suppose we'll start off on the back wall here. Well, really no, this would be the front because that's where the doors are at. Duh. That's my little, I guess, like air station or whatever. I wouldn't really call it like a tire maintenance station or anything, but that's where the air compressor's at the very least. The bay that Wing Zero's in, that it's usable, but not really, because there's stuff all along that side of the wall that I've been working on getting out and moving around, and then there's again more stuff. The insulation, honestly, do intend, it's on the to-do list, but I do intend to get that out of here and actually get it put up where it belongs. So the shop will be a little bit warmer, through the winter. It'll maintain a little bit more heat. So then the center section here, the divider, is really just kind of storage and stuff. Just random bits and bobs that don't really have a place or whatever. The little refrigerator is usually where I wind up keeping like my cutting gas, like for your blow torches or whatever, and then the extinguisher. I think there is another extinguisher over there on this post here. At least there used to be. Don't quote me. More random storage of just really whatever. Whatever doesn't have that's like deep storage and may forget it's in there kind of storage. Cleaning, like your window cleaners and all kinds of stuff like that. I think there's even some rock salt and stuff like that in there. And then some random stuff, just shelves that I wasn't really using for anything, kind of extra crap. The cabinet that you guys seen me redo, that's where I keep all my battery operated stuffs, my drills, angle cutter, staple guns, stuff like that. I like the way this cabinet turned out, if I say so myself. It's not it's not like the best thing ever, but just for a crappy old cabinet in the garage, I like it. And around the corner here, we'll go on the back wall first. This is sort of like, I don't know, the main, just toss it there, plus tools. They're hardware store shelves, so I kind of wanted to utilize that, obviously. You can just see it. It's all there. I got my, my grease guns, extra wires, tape, extra cables and stuff, so on and so forth. This area is sort of messy right now. I didn't really have any place. This is an empty box. I can throw that away, whatever, but it's just kind of become a catch-all. I usually try and use this corner here, whatever the current project is, if I have any parts that can, that I'm currently trying to mess with, that's usually where it goes. And then the lower shelves are really just more random, throw it there to get it out of my way kind of places. Like a little spot of that is the rags, but I need to organize that a little bit better. Craftsman tool cart is a Craftsman tool cart. It's doing exactly what you think it's doing. On over here, this is more just random kind of crap. Another shelf here for the parts, whatever currently the project is. The bigger parts that are kind of on deck, ready to go, are usually kept there. But then you see, like up on the top one there, that's where I keep my battery charger, welding crap. On to what really is, I guess this would be like parts storage, warehouse TM, whatever. Extra bolts and nuts up on the top row that I have sort of like an actual excess of. But then parts for projects. There's two other shelves that's like become scrap shelf. Random piece of whatever shelf. These shelves over here onto this wall, I'm currently still sort of cleaning about from here back. Like you see up there up on the top, that is just a mess of just random stuff. A lot of wiring that I'm probably never going to use or anything like that. This scrap stuff. And then once I get these two spots cleared out, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. Don't get me wrong, it'll find a purpose. I just don't have anything in mind. Then this is where the tool cart gets parked, and in a nice little corner here that I utilize quite a bit, because the tool cart has obviously the main sort of the mass of the tools that I use regularly, and so all of those tools are right there, right in arm's reach. And then this corner, I have my little vise, soldering kit, Dohc. And then this, so on to here, this is sort of the fine work, or the small detail work bench area is. Because this is where, you know, obviously you see these. These are nuts, bolts, washers, screws of all different sizes, assortments, and ranges. And you know, I also have some like little tweezer grabbers here and there, scissors and stuff. It's all really close within hand's reach. I don't really have to move most of the time. And then further down, this is sort of the workhorse bench, I guess you would say. Like, this is the bench that you have for the more heavy stuff, obviously the messy, greasy, dirty stuff. That's I think that's 14 gauge steel, so I don't have to worry about that at all. I just keep it wiped off, you know. Obviously the grinder and then my big vise are there. Very handy in those spots. At first, I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't sure I liked having the gap in the middle. I kind of thought about moving that over there, or I don't know, maybe putting it on a little cart of its own. But I don't know, upon further review, I guess, I like that. It's okay. It's very tolerable. This is the drill press station. This is where it sat forever. The back wall, I do have intentions actually here relatively soon to hit this back wall with some insulation. Not the cotton candy stuff, sort of your flat, more styrofoam. I can't remember what it's called, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So all of that stuff's coming off, and then I'll have to at least take all of this stuff down. You know, all my tchotchkes and weird stuff that I hang in the background. So then over here, this is my like paints and chemicals and oils and all that kind of stuff like that. I could have swore I heard folks call it like a fire, what do they call it, like a burn cabinet or something like that. And then there, next to it, the little one next to it's like filters, air filters, oil filters. I think there's some belts and stuff in there. So then we, last and not least, the work bay. You know, anything and everything that's getting worked on is going to sit somewhere in this general area. And I got plenty of room. There's, I don't know, like, what is that? I measured it at one point in time. Don't quote me on this, and I might measure it again at some point now. I think it's like 30 foot, you know, from front to back, stip to stern, or whatever they call that. And with that, I think I've rambled on more than enough about the layout of the shop. Hopefully in the next video I can get the drill press wired up and set back down on its post or spine or whatever we're calling that thing that it sits on, and maybe test it out. I am going to have to look at some stuff involving the motor. As far as I'm aware, the motor is absolutely fine. I just want to make sure I get the wiring correctly in it so I don't fry it. But yeah, other than that, I'm hoping everything goes smooth. Probably won't, but you know, we'll see, I guess. And yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching, just like always, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.